Good morning and welcome to Has God Heard From You Today. We have Priscilla here. You probably saw her last week. And we are excited. Welcome back, Priscilla.
Thank you, Miss Terry. I'm so glad to be back to talk to you some more.
Y'all, we are excited about her new release that's in Wal-mart called, I'm going to let you do the honors. I feel like I'm so special today. And this one is a gift she's brought to me. I feel so special and blessed.
Oh,
and I'm so happy for you because it's just in Wal-mart?
Yes, this is my feature film, Reunited, available in Wal-marts across the nation right now. So wherever you are, wherever your people are, you can have them go to a Wal-mart near them and they should be able to find the movie.
And Priscilla, it was released yesterday.
Yes.
Yesterday, December 5th. 6th,
Yes.
December 6th,
Yes.
Yesterday. Wow, the excitement, how can you hold it? Walmart,
it is, it's definitely a blessing. It's awesome. It's amazing. Really excited about it, especially for it to be my first feature film. So just praying and hoping that other film projects that I do will be as successful, and this is just a start.
Because it's not easy to get things in Walmart.
Oh no, oh no. So you can't just go to the store and talk to the manager and be like, hey.
So and if you watched her, this is part 2. We had to bring her back because this is exciting for me, to have connected with you.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you watched part 1, if you haven't, go to my website. You should see part 1 and see how this came about. And we just gonna, for the new viewers, we always pray that God blesses us with increase of new viewers.
Yes.
So for the new viewers, just give them a little bit of how this came about.
Okay, so Reunited was definitely inspired by God. It was from a circumstance where I had been working as an actress in front of the camera. Someone asked me to write a script and produce a film with them, and that was my first one. And unfortunately, through those circumstances, I pretty much lost that film, to the other person. So there was a lot of resentfulness and bitterness due to that. And in the midst of, me feeling those types of emotions, God really kind of came to me and said I needed to release that. I needed to forgive the person for what they've done to me, and I need to just embrace the fact that through that situation I realized that I have this gift, that I have this talent, and God really just kind of spoke to me and really taught me that this is my calling and this is what He wants me to do, and that He was going to bless me with something so much better, but I had to forgive first. Unforgiveness really does block blessings.
Look what happened after she forgave. She's in Walmart. Keep going, because we want to talk a little bit about this. Came about how long after that loss? And go to the website and see part 1, and you'll understand what she talks about. And the reason I do part 2s is because I don't want to have to go over part 1, so you have to go to the website and get it, because there's so much you can't squeeze it all in one thing.
Yeah, that was a really kind of touching and deep conversation we had in the first part.
And with your letting go, God blesses you with this.
Yes, it's just amazing, because at the time I had no idea. I'm just thinking, okay, I have to walk away from this situation, feel like I just really got played, feel like I got taken advantage of, and God is asking me to let it go, forgive it. Even when I had I felt like I had all the witnesses and all of the background information that I needed to really seek justice.
Let's tell them this part so they'll know how serious you and how you had to really let go. Wasn't it the day or coming up to the week that you were going to go to court, you let go?
It was. It was.
So
I was about to really kind of go to Smile Claims Court and file a suit for the first film, because I put most of the money into it. I wrote the script. I, produced everything, and in the end, I just, he walked away with the film, took all the footage, did screenings for the film, and I really didn't even have a copy of the movie. I didn't even get a chance to see the final product, the final version.
Wow.
But of course, I had some loyal cast members and crew members who really, they knew how much I did on that film. They respected me. We had relationships, friendships that were built, and so I was able to see a copy of the movie from that point. But yeah, I was ready to go to court, and God put me in a situation where He just really had people in front of me talking to me, and He said, you know what, no.
Won't He do that?
Justice is mine. You just leave it alone and let it go and trust me with it. And that's another lesson that I learned, that when God is fighting for you, you don't have to do a thing. You don't have to do a thing, but it's hard because I am so used to fighting for myself.
Getting that,
and things that
young lady getting that. Come on, young
things
lady.
that I want, I've had to fight for, everything. Nothing is given to me, and so to have to let that go and trust that, God was going to handle everything. He was going to take care of that. It was a hard step for me, but I did it. I was obedient.
And aren't you glad you did?
I am so glad, because this movie has just gone so far and has touched so many people, and God has just, He's just done so much with this film, more than I, really expected. I hoped for it, but, it's more than I actually expected to come to pass, and He's still doing things with it, and I believe it still has a long way to go.
Priscilla, do you know, well, I'm sure you do, there are people that hold on. The message that you just said, letting go.
Yes.
There are people that hold on, don't speak to people for years. And I like what you said, could be missing their blessing.
Yes.
And this was not an easy thing for you to let go, but when you had a relationship with Him beforehand for Him to do that. Let's talk about a little about this movie, Reunited, that's in Walmart's right now as we speak. Go get it.
Yes.
Let's talk. We don't want to give them too much of the movie. We are going to run a little of the trailer. Didn't we say we were going to do that? Just a little of the trailer. But tell your situation. Reunited came out of your personal situation, or Reunited, God just gave it to you just to relate to people?
It's a little bit of both. Because I wasn't even sure that I wanted to write and produce films anymore. And so first, God had to get me to let go and forgive. And then He actually had to show me that, yes, this is my path. Regardless of what happened, this is my path. And once I accepted that, the next thing was, okay, well, I need to write something. I need to produce something. And so another aspiring producer came to me. He was like, well, P, let's do a short film or two. He was like, I really want to learn the production business, and I can do whatever you need me to do on this film, and I just want to do it with you so that I can learn. And so that really kind of got me to writing. And so I wrote the short film Fate's Reunion, which is what Reunited is based off of. And Fate's Reunion, like fate.
Gotcha. Fate.
And people can actually, I have that on my website, so they can actually go there and see the short film if they want to get a glimpse of Reunited. But I wrote the short film, and I wrote the short film based on the fact that someone from my past, from years and years ago in high school, had actually sought me out. And he, kind of looked for me on social media and contacted me and got in touch with me. And so from that, we started dating and just kind of had this whirlwind romance from reconnecting. And so the emotional, the love part of the story definitely comes from that. But then I was like, okay, what's going to make this story any different than any other story?
And we're going to tell tell them that we're going to take a break and come right back. Hold that thought.
Okay.
Because I know we're just all excited and happy for you.
Thank you.
She's in every Walmart, right?
Well, selected Walmarts.
Selected Walmart.
Yes, because they have thousands of stores across the country, so there are going to be selected ones that carry it. Okay. But I will tell people...
I'm going to have to take a break.
Okay.
Hold those thoughts. And we're going to come right back with Miss Priscilla Adams.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
Thanks.
Welcome back, and I just hope you all are as excited as we are on the release of Reunited in selected Walmart stores. And so it is here in Shreveport.
Yes, it is. It's definitely here in Shreveport, and most people that are going to look for this type of film, because it's an urban film, it's best to go to the urban locations. But it will be in locations outside of the inner city and urban areas as well. It's just that Walmart doesn't give us a list and tell us, hey, it's going to be in these 4,000 stores out of, you know. So if they go to their store and it doesn't have it, then they can ask for Walmart to order it.
Right.
Yes, or they can ask what location it's in. Yes.
That's a plus. She's in Walmart, you guys. When we went off the air, do you remember what we were getting ready to talk about? It was about...
Yes, we were talking about the inspiration for writing Reunited. And so it was a combination of what I was going through personally, and it kind of got to a point, once I had the love story, I was thinking, okay, well, what is going to make this film different than any other romantic love story that's out there?
Yes.
And so I kind of got to a point where I was stuck, and I couldn't really write about it. And so I was like, okay, God, you wanted me to do this.
Yes.
What is, I can't write just an average movie, average story. I need something what's going to be the message that this story is going to tell. And so after a while, he did give me the real meat of the story. And the characters Angel and Broderick in the story are the lead characters that are in love, and they have to deal with a really big issue that comes up between the two of them. And it's something that I was saying before, you really haven't seen this dealt with directly as a main issue in a storyline in a film, in a movie. And so it was kind of scary wondering if people would receive this type of film, wondering if people would watch it, if they would love it, if they would hate it, what they would think about it, because people have, their own opinions about certain topics, especially topics that are a little bit taboo, that no one's really talking about. And so that's what God gave me to make this story different, and that's why this film has such a strong cause, and I feel like people all over the world should see it. And it's such a positive story, and it does change the way people think about this particular issue. It changes the way they see other people after watching this film. And I've had so many people come up to me after we showed the movie, because I've done screenings in different cities, and we always do a talk back after the movie, the cast and myself with the audience, and so many people are like, wow, I never thought about that. I never looked at it from that point of view. And after seeing this movie, I'm like, man, I can't believe that I would have treated someone that way, or I didn't realize that this is kind of what they go through. This could be my mother, this could be my family, things like that. So the message is definitely
excited this is my gift, you all, and I haven't seen this yet. She's making me excited just to I'm telling you, I can't wait. Are you in? Aren't you?
I am.
You are
I
in
am,
the movie.
and there's a funny story about that because I didn't plan to be. I didn't.
Yeah,
yes, I played a leading role as Angel in the film, and when I was doing the pre-production. When I was doing the pre-production, I cast someone else to play Angel because I'm thinking, okay, I've written it, I'm producing it, I've got a director, I've got all these hats to wear in trying to get this film made, that even though I love acting, I don't want to have to carry this film as an actress as well. You know, I want someone else to do that. But unfortunately, the person that I cast in that role had another opportunity, and at the last minute she had to bail out of doing Reunited, and so we were like, we don't have time to do another audition, we don't have time to recast, and you know, people were like, well, P, why don't you just do it? You wrote it, you know the character, you're a great actress.
Wow.
They were thinking like, it's such a simple answer, and I'm like, you just
Lord,
don't know how
tell
much.
me this, Lord. You told me to write it. You didn't tell me I was going to be in it.
Yes.
How awesome is that?
You know, it really is now that I'm looking back 2020, because I feel like it was meant to be. It was meant for me to play this role. But at the time, I was just like, there's so much on my shoulders. You know, it's a lot to do, and to switch from being in a production mindset to jump in a creative mindset in a space of minutes in between scenes was not something that I wanted to do, because I wanted to give my best performance as an actress if I'm acting in something. But I did it. It came out great. You know, a lot of people say they love the movie. They love the believability of the characters, and that the cast did a great job, which I definitely think they did. So I'm happy with it.
Last minute of you being in the movie.
Yes.
Which you have to know now that was in the plan.
Yes, I do know that now.
Because wow, his ways are not ours, and I'm telling you, I'm learning that more and more.
Yes.
Daily.
Yes.
Tell them the name of your movie again, and it came out December, which is yesterday.
Yes, it is Reunited. It is a full feature romantic drama. It's a story about a couple that's reunited years after high school, and they feel like this is their second chance, that fate has brought them back together, and so they start this whirlwind romance. And unfortunately, it just kind of comes to like a halt when they're presented with this issue that they have to face, and they have to really decide, you know, is it worth it, or should we just walk away? You know, and it's a story that deals with true love. It's a story that deals with your faith, having faith and believing that God has a plan for your life, that there's a destiny, that there's someone God created for you, that they may not be a perfect person, but they're perfect for you. And really, you can't let anything come between that. You can't let anyone or anything get in between that, because God has a bigger purpose for the two of you together as a union, as husband and wife. And so that's what this film is really about. It's really about true love in the deepest form, with, you know, allowing nothing to come between it.
I love the title.
Do you? It took me forever to come up with that.
But it fits what it's about.
Yes.
It fits right in there with what you're reuniting.
Yes. And I love the song Reunited by Peaches and Herb. That was one of my favorite songs growing up. And so everybody was saying professionally, don't do a one-word title. That's not good, you know, for your film. You really need something that really is descriptive. And I was like, but this one word describes it all. So, and then, you know, I was like, you know what, this is one of my favorite songs. I just think this was meant to be the title, and so I did.
And where your website? Tell them how to.
Yes, you can go to my website, papvisions.com. That's papvisions.com. And I have a page on the website specifically for Reunited. So you can go to the page for films for Reunited, and you can see all the information about the cast, pictures from the set when we're shooting, and you can see the trailer, and there's more information on the website. And
we're going to show them a little on this, just in case, because everybody does not, you can get, everybody
Right.
does not have internet or
Right.
whatever. Now, can they purchase this online yet?
They can. It is available online at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, DVD Planet, CD Universe, just about anywhere you can buy DVDs or CDs, you can get Reunited. It's also in family video stores.
Okay.
So if you want to rent it, you can go to family video stores and rent it as
Wow.
well.
Wow.
And for my military people, if you're in the Navy, it's in naval bases around the world. So
Wow.
in different countries where we have naval bases, they can go to the naval base and purchase it as well. And hopefully, we did work out a plan for global distribution. So next year, God willing, I don't know exactly when, it should be available in other countries as well, like Africa, Japan, China, and different places.
Priscilla, you are originally from where?
I am from Shreveport, Louisiana.
That's all I'm talking about.
I am from right here in Shreveport.
I keep
Little
telling
bit
you
of
all,
Shreveport.
I keep telling you all, Shreveport does not know what they have. We're going to take
Yes.
a break and we'll be right back with Miss Priscilla Adams. Reunited is in Walmart stores. We'll be right back. Wow.
I told him, Mama.
You told him what?
I told him, Mama. I'm not really into partying like that. Good guys are hard to find.
Respect your mother. Good night, and I love you.
What are you doing tonight? I mean, you want to go out for dinner or something?
I went out to dinner with an old friend last night. You remember Broderick White from high school?
Oh, you had a crush on him.
I didn't have a crush on him, but I liked him.
Who is he, and was this a date?
Yeah, it was a date.
Hallelujah.
It's nice to meet you.
It's good to meet you too.
She's nice, but she's hiding something.
Stop.
What's wrong? I need to think about this, okay?
You didn't know? But I'm telling you now before they go any further.
Things have already gone too far.
Are you gonna let me in?
Did you have to practically kick her out?
She should have told us this in the beginning, and she surely should have told Roger before now.
I'm just so scared that I could lose you at any moment.
He deserves the best, and I'm gonna make sure that's exactly what he gets next time around.
I just don't know if I can do this.
What do you mean, do this? He said he needed some time to think about it, and then he just left.
Mama always told you, you beautiful inside out, so it don't matter what they say.
Don't you care about him at all?
I do care about him.
Then prove it.
This is so much that I have to consider. So much that I don't know.
Well, talk to me. I'm right here.
Welcome back, and I know you enjoyed the trailer. So if you want to get the rest of it, head to Walmart. Head to Walmart. Priscilla, we only have a few minutes, and we just give God all the glory
Yes.
and all the praise. I mean,
Yes.
I know you do that constantly throughout the day. It's almost, how real is this to you? Do you go like, Lord, how real is this?
You know,
It's happening. It's happening.
I know. I have been walking this road for a long time, for years, and trying to get this movie out, and been so persistent with it. But God had told me early on when we were doing this film that people were going to see this film around the world. Wow. And I was just like, how on earth is this film going to get around the world? I mean, if I can do a couple of screenings and people come, that would be great. If I can get, you know, in movie theaters, that'd be great. But I know that is so hard to do as an independent filmmaker. I'm a realist, so I realized that that's usually not the path. And I was like, okay, if I can get a DVD deal, that'll be awesome. That will be great. But I'm just, you know, like around the world, okay. And so when I talked with Maverick about this film, I asked. All I did was ask, and I don't know if other filmmakers simply don't ask or what, but I was like, well, you know what, I would like to do, I'd like this film to be in other countries, especially Africa and, you know, some other places. And I was like, can we distribute this film outside of the U.S.? And he was like, well, I really believe in this film. I think this film is going to do great, and I would distribute this outside of the U.S. and some other countries.
Wow.
So we did a deal for that. So.
Wow.
And right now it's in other countries on naval bases. So God has fulfilled his promise to me, and people keep coming up to me and prophesying and saying that God has such great plans for me and for this film. And so it is so real for me, especially right now, because everything has just been happening. I'm getting so many opportunities to talk about the film and to share the film, and I just give God all the glory for it, because I know this is not me, and I know this doesn't happen for, you know, at most filmmakers. So this has got to be God. This is just as simple as God is moving, God is orchestrating this. So you just got to have faith.
Told her the name of this program is Has God Heard From You Today? She didn't get this from not talking to him.
Oh, absolutely.
Seeking him and listening and believing.
Yes.
We have to go, you all. This is Miss Priscilla Adams from Shreveport, Louisiana. Her first film is in Walmart stores.
Yes.
I am excited for
Thank you. Thank
God
you.
is awesome. We give him all the praise, and we have to go.
Yes.
But this will not be, because see, when she's on the big screen, she's still gonna come to Has God Heard From You Today, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll see you next
Absolutely.
time. Thank you for tuning in, and if you're not spending time with God, you're too busy.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in to Has God Heard From You Today. We ask that you tune into us each Wednesday for inspiring testimonies and more. We're not here to tell you that going through is easy. We're here to tell you that if you believe in God and you have accepted Jesus as your personal Savior, then you have His word, you have His promise that He will never leave you nor forsake you. Has God heard from you today?
Yes, God has heard from me today.
If you would like to share your testimony or advertise your business or an upcoming event on this program, please call 318-222-2954. Also, visit our website at www.hasgodheardfromyoutoday.org.